Hi and welcome to another video from Park Rentals Boat Sales. Today we're going to show you this. This is a Colvic Sunquest. It's a 1996 model but launched in 1998, and we actually sold this boat about 2 years ago, but the current owners have refitted the boat out quite extensively inside, which we'll show you, and lots of upgrades as well. So we're excited to sell this again. So we're going to show you around it, we're going to do a walk through and tell you a bit more about all the upgrades that's happened and with it, and also about all the options that are on the boat as it is now. So let's show you around. Right, here we are at the rear of the Colvic Sunquest, and you can see there's a nice extended platform on the back, which makes it really good access to get on and off. And there's actually a really nice solid sea door on the back, which is lockable. Now, this is a really good addition from and sort of proves its part of its seagoing capabilities, because when you're out in large swells and you get a lot of water to the aft, it's got good protection from that, and a nice hefty door, just a sign of the quality. Let's walk on board. So in the cockpit area to the rear here, there's two bench seats, and you can probably get 1, 2, 3 people on each one, and there's another one on the port side as well. Each bench seat has a good amount of storage underneath as well, as you can see, and that goes right the way down to there and then across to the sides. The same on the other side. And we've got a nice size lazarette as well. It's a large area down here. It's quite full at the minute with bits and pieces, and the reason it's full mainly is because this is actually being used as a liverboard at the moment, and this boat actually lends itself to it because of the layout and the accessibility and the style of the boat. It's brilliant as a liverboard boat, and the current owners have been enjoying living on here for the last couple of years. And let's pop this down, and why don't we just show you quickly up on the Flybridge. So the Flybridge access is by a ladder, and again the woodwork has been treated on here. Step up. And as we can see up here, there's a nice curved seating area, and the new addition is this cockpit table, which is actually a really neat drinks table with drink storage as well. And the pedestal itself can be raised and lowered, so you can have it as a coffee table, or you can have it as a small dinner table as well. But also up here we've got 3 seats in a row that face forwards, and we've got a centre helm seat as well as 2 passenger seats. These have cushions on as well and can spin around, so we can enjoy additional seating around the table if we wish. Also on here we can see there's one of the additions that we've had is the Raymarine hybrid touchscreen chart plotter, and this has been an addition that's been added in this last year. And also there's an additional one down below, slightly smaller, so the bigger one is actually up on the Flybridge, which is really nice for those longer passages up here, and the smaller one down below. But also an upgrade is the radar's been replaced as well with a digital radar. So up here we have a digital radar, TV aerial, normal navigation lights as well.
I think that pretty much covers everything up here.
Is it? Oh, Andrew's doing the camera work for me today, so thanks for that. I'm just showing you about. So let's head back down. You get a good idea of the layout up here. Let's head back down. So what's quite nice down here as well, the actual current owners added two 40 volt plugs externally. You can see it's got an external cool box here for enjoying drinks outside, but of course you can plug other things in here like pressure washers, vacuum cleaners, anything like that you want to do anything with the mains out here. Also it has really good side deck access, really wide side decks. So let Andrew have a look. Really nice and wide, and it's the same width both sides. and really easy to get up to as well. Nice strong railings, and you can see they're very high-sided all the way up, and at no point do you ever feel like that you're going to fall in or anything like that. They're actually very sturdy and a very thick gauge as well. So and it brings you out onto this lovely foredeck. The foredeck, you can see, is very spacious, and with a few cushions out here, you can actually have a really nice time. Again, it's very clean. The whole boat just comes across as a very clean example. Even the anchor, you can see, is quite a recent replacement, and so this is all relatively new. In the owner's current ownership, he's had that all replaced. It all just seems like a very, very clean and tidy and well looked after boat. So we'll carry on round. Let's go back down the other side. Don't forget, this boat, we're doing a walkthrough, but it's also for sale with us. So don't forget to check this boat out on parkeradams.co.uk as well for further information. Right, and I'm going to take the shoes off. Let's go inside. We've got these lovely doors, sliding doors. These do slide both ways, so not only does this door come that way, that door will come this way as well, so we can either access this side or this side, and it brings you into the main saloon area. Now what the current owners have done here is they've replaced the carpets, they've replaced the upholstery, they've replaced the curtains, they've replaced the wall linings, and all very in keeping with the style of boat. They've also added under mood lighting under here, LED lighting underneath the seating areas, so just gives a really nice ambience at night. And again, there's quite a lot of seating around here as well. Also, they've done the same upholstery up through onto the inner helm. So we've got the inner helm seating area, which they've redone as well as we've got the second Raymarine plotter here, and of course all your engine controls, steering and engine controls from down here as well. And actually this boat does have good visibility when driving down below. We've got the full screens across here as well as the windows on the side, but also as I look behind me you can get a clear view to the rear of the boat. And if you can get a clear view to the rear of the boat, it means that access for parking and things like that, you can actually see where the back of the boat is. So when you're reversing into a spot, you can gauge where you are. And it has a nice side window as well, so you can actually lean out and have a look. So all in all, it's actually quite a pleasant experience driving from down below here. All your switches are all down here, so there's lots of them, and including battery switches and switches for everything else, but it's all neatly arranged in this one compartment. The boat also has Eberspacher diesel heating, and we can see it's been upgraded with a digital display. So this is an upgrade, and it has just been serviced this year as well, so that is an all in good working order. And there's heating vents to all the cabins as well as to the saloon area, and they're dotted around. But the boat itself does have a couple of other additions that we can see. One is it's been upgraded with the Fusion RA70. That does give you the option of Bluetooth for your telephone. The RA70 also means that you can use the Fusion app. So you can download the Fusion app and you can control it from your phone. And that's always a nice addition to have. And also an addition is all the batteries have been replaced. And the current owners also added this Pro Mariner charging system, and it helps regulate the charging on the batteries and lets him know the batteries are in good condition. And we've obviously got a TV here. I don't know if that is staying. We don't know. It's a freestanding TV, so we're going to assume it won't be here if someone buys the boat. But we can see that we can fit a nice sized TV on in this space. And like I say, the current owners use it as a liveaboard, but they do go out on the boat as well. So it isn't just stuck here, it does get regularly used. and but you can see that a nice big TV can be fitted, and there are nicely finished cupboards around as well. This is a drinks cupboard, which is quite, you can see there's a few bits and pieces in there, but the doors are nicely finished, and there's a nice feel about the woodwork in here as well. It seems very traditionally made, and it does have a nice feel about it, and all very well protected as well. There's no big scratches or damage to any of it. It's all in very, very good condition. But as we come down from the saloon, just a couple of steps and then we're down into the galley. Now the galley area, we can see is twin sink, new fridge here, and how much is in it? It's a bit of food, and a freezer compartment. So fridge with freezer compartment, and this was new as well as we've had a new hob fitted to here as well. And as well as, what else was new down here?
So it was the microwave combi oven, it was the hob,
yeah,
and it was the fridge, and then under lighting was put through underneath all the cupboards.
Yeah, so they've added these LED lights underneath the cupboards, so again in the evening you have a nice ambience in the galley area. As well as all the cupboards have been lined as well now. They've all been insulated, lined, and he's actually gone through all the cabins. Everything in every single cupboard has now all been double insulated, and that really helps in the winter periods with damp and things like that and moisture build up. So again, and it retains the heat within the cabins. So again, that is something that's hidden away, but it's a really good benefit to the boat when it comes to keeping moisture out as well as keeping heat in over the winter times. As we move through, you can see all the carpets have been renewed all throughout here as well. And as we come down into the small corridor, there's actually 3 doors. One door is to the main cabin, which we'll show you in a sec. The second door on the left here is to the day heads. So I'll let Andrew get in there. Good layout, there's a good couple of cupboards. See, manual toilet with shower above. If we just turn slightly to the left, we can see there's a mirror with shower above. And then there can be a curtain track fitted around the whole of the room, and that'll allow for showering in here. The current owners don't use it as a shower, they use it as a day heads, but you it can be a good shower if required. And then we'll go through to the main cabin. Actually, the main cabin is a full-size island bed, very good size, and again we've got addition of LED lighting underneath here, as well as a good couple of storage drawers, and we've got a good amount of storage all the way around this room, so high level storage, as well as where Andrew is, there's a full-size wardrobe as well. We do have an additional electric heater here, and this is a digital one, so it can be programmed to come on and off when required, but a good addition to have if you're on shore power all the time and you don't want to use the diesel for the heating. And these can be left on just nice and low, so it just keeps the rooms nice and toasty. And then if we do a swap with you, Andrew, the final thing in here is the ensuite. So this does have an ensuite to the master, and again manual toilet, nice amount of storage in here with sink, and again the same with the shower. You can fit a shower curtain here, and there's a shower on the wall ready to go if required. But like I said, the current owners don't use it as showers. They have really good facilities here in Premier Marinas and Port Solent, which is where the boat is lying at the minute. But all in all, again, it has a very nice feel. I'm just going to have a look. We can see some of the linings that have been done. So all these linings have been fitted throughout and in every single cupboard, and it really helps with the insulation, especially now it's being used as a livable. But there's one other cabin as well. Now I'm sure this is being used probably as a bit of a storage area, so let's get Andrew to have a look in. There's a full-size wardrobe on the left here, probably got a load of clothes in it, yeah. And there's additional storage as well. as well as another cupboard. Twin beds in this one, but lovely size. I do have a Flybridge boat myself with a twin cabin effect, same sort of layout, but these beds do look actually wider than mine, so these do look like full size single beds. So again, I think that's a very spacious second cabin, and with a good amount of room and a good amount of storage in there. And again, the carpets have all been renewed in there. But all in all, the whole boat does have a spacious feel about it. With all these upgrades it's had, it does feel much newer than the age of the boat is perceived to be. And all in all, it's actually, as a liveaboard boat, it's perfect, but as a boat that you'd want to just cruise around, it's perfect as well. This is a very, very good sea-going boat. The Colvic hull has been built to a very high standard, and in fact these Colvic hulls are almost over-engineered. They're very, very solid in a rough sea. They've been designed to a commercial specification, so they are designed to go through very heavy weather. And the engines in here as well, if I remember right, they're Thornycroft engines, and they're commercially rated engines, and they're in absolutely brilliant condition for their age as well. The engines are run very nicely, they're very smooth, and been very, very reliable for the current owner, as well as the owner before, because we knew the owner before, because this is the second time we've sold this now. And the owner before has actually owned the boat since 1998, so since the boat hit the water, and she's loved it for that long. So before the current owner, it's basically had a one lady owner, and really the whole feeling of the boat, it's a very nice fresh boat, and I think anyone who would come to see this would be pleased with what they find. So I would highly recommend this boat. So please check out more details on this on parkeradams.co.uk. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's getting quite popular now. We're trying to get out as many videos as we can, so we're trying to post at least 1 or 2 a week at the minute. So please subscribe, and then you can see what is coming up. But otherwise, get in touch about this one if you want to arrange a viewing, and hopefully we'll be able to see you soon for the next one. Thank you.